Once you have connected your bank account or imported a statement into QuickBooks, you are ready to review your transactions and accept them into your books. On your banking page, go to the bank account and select the For Review tab to view all the transactions to add or match. If you have transactions flowing through your bank account but does not exist in QuickBooks yet, you need to add the transactions as new records in QuickBooks. If the transaction is already in QuickBooks, you need to match the bank transaction to the one in QuickBooks to create a link between them. In this video, we'll learn how to add a new bank transaction to QuickBooks. First, click anywhere on the record to expand it. This is an example of a money in transaction. Select the type of transaction this relates to. Add a payee to indicate that you've received money from a customer. This is an optional field. You can leave it blank. Then, tell QuickBooks which category you'd like to allocate the transaction to. Fill in the other fields as required. Then click Add. This will create the transaction in your books. Now that the transaction has been added to QuickBooks, you can choose to view them by going to the In QuickBooks tab and click on the description in blue. There are times where you may also want to allocate one bank transaction to multiple categories. You can do this with the Split function. Click on the transaction you'd like to review, then on Split. Choose a category for the first line, add VAT, and the amount that needs to post to this category. The difference field shows that there is still £11 left to add. On the next line, choose which other category you need for this amount. Click on Add Lines if you need to split the transactions into more categories. When the difference is 0, click on Save and Add to complete the Add Transaction process. Run through the remaining transactions on the For Review page. As we mentioned at the start of this video, if your bank transactions has already been created in QuickBooks, you need to match the transactions to create a link between your bank transaction and the one in QuickBooks. We have created a separate video to show you how. That's it! You have now learned how to add bank transactions into QuickBooks. If you have more questions about adding bank transactions, please go to our support site for more information.